Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. Today we got Corey Holcomb going in on how it go down in Hollywood, what you really got to do to be successful. So let's hear it from somebody who is in those spaces. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I used to talk about gay Hollywood. And so many people would say to me, Corey think everybody gay. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All you guys who thinking of coming out of here thinking you gonna make it, your asshole must be sacrificed. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride cowboy style at these parties.
The Illuminati, that shit. They approached me.
These motherfuckers think it's a joke.
They approached
Craig,
me.
you ain't scared to talk about it, huh?
Yeah, they approached me, but I was lucky they had the wrong motherfucker because when the Illuminati approached me, they was like, Sinbad. I was like, nah, that ain't me. Got the wrong nigga, I ain't Sinbad.
I have been on television shows and been so scared because I thought, like I've said this, when I did Black Jesus, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be my last day because I saw the scene with the dress in it.
Yeah.
I am so lucky that I had a director on the show who was like, yeah, Corey, no, you ain't got to just put this thing. He had me put on like, it's the women of the desert, what is it called, a burqa they wear?
Yeah, like a...
Yeah. So they told me I could just put on the suit the men wear out there. I forgot the name of that.
Very similar. It's just like a straight
I was
long.
like, okay, I'll put on the pants, nigga.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, you know, it didn't turn into nothing for real. But I know what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, here it is. Here it is.
Man.
The nigga in the dress episode. Homie, I'm at a stage in life where I'm past that wanting that money like that. I mean, that money like that is good. It makes you not be accountable for nothing in a lot of situations.
Nope.
That's the good thing about money, because you're going to get tired of going to the mall and all that shit. That shit play out after a while. But I'm saying, when you got a lot of money, you can basically buy your way out of most situations. Unless them people want you directly, they wanted Michael Jackson. That's why they came at him and put that shit on him. Michael Jackson been Michael Jackson for years. But when he said some shit in this song, all I really know is that they don't really care about us. They was like, oh, we're going to make you pay for that, Michael. And they have been after him ever since. You know what I'm saying? Probably before that, but I'm just saying. Man, all this stuff you seeing, you ain't getting nothing but bits and pieces of the truth. These parties in Hollywood come with consequence and penetration.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
And if you like to party and bounce, you need to come to Hollywood. Why be a backdooria in Cleveland when you can come to L.A. and you might get the right tickle back there? You know what I'm saying? I want to know, how the fuck did they come up with this name? Now, this name blew my mind.
Uh-oh.
Power bottom.
What
is a power bottom?
That's,
I can just imagine, and I was laughing.
that's a nigga that don't bleed when he get fucked. Man, I'm used to it, nigga.
Will you come on with it, nigga? That's a power bottom.
I didn't even think of that.
I was like,
I just heard bottom.
I never
was
heard of
like,
that.
Oh, well,
I heard of a bottom,
bottom, right, but
Yeah.
but when they say a power bottom,
what is
that
Like,
mean the nigga on top was like, that nigga cold right there.
Jen.
That's a nigga that hit 225. The bottom nigga hit 225.
You can't rod this nigga out. He can take whatever you put in him. I just put a broomstick in this motherfucker. That motherfucker said more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the fuck? They got some shit. They got some cold names in this game, boy.
So who's a power bottom?
You gonna learn today.
Oh, log off? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
Lord,
call log off for
sorry.
power bottom.
Oh,
yeah.
Just log off. It's all lies.
and I'm not
Get
gonna
ready.
say
You can hear the echo. That echo, you thought it was coming from his throat, but it was coming from his
Yeah.
ass. It's all lies, 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 lies.
He don't get hung.
Damn it.
Ah! This 5150 show, man. You know we gotta make jokes
But
about it.
Somebody said super twist.
What they said, Super Twizzler.
Yeah.
Every time he been over, that music come on like Superman.
I'm still confused about when people do those kind of I guess presentations or whatever, speeches or statement. When they say they're not going to dress it, but then they dress it, they take the time to. Isn't that doing? You're still
say
doing it.
something?
Sure.
Please.
Okay. It's hard. Cause don't nobody know the truth completely, but TD and all. I mean, but
Somebody said bicep cheeks.
that's
That's
hilarious.
Go ahead.
But I hear what you're saying.
It's
yeah.
hard not to address bullshit.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but to say that instead. But
No, no,
see,
no, no.
that's-
What he's
when
saying
they
is
say
deep, D.
It is.
It's
I
hard
get it.
because
Yeah.
look, it's a different side of the brain. Because as entertainers, whether you're a comedian, a preacher, a football player, we all have ego. And regardless of what you do, if you're a power bottom, if you're straight, and you're successful, you have went past the bullshit levels of life, focused, and got yourself to a point where you're successful. So when you hear shit that's bullshit, you want to smash on it. So when I seen that being addressed, I seen somebody that was like, man, if you only knew the real about how I do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because we just know 10, 15%. But if he was ever man enough to come out and say exactly what he does, I feel like it would blow our minds. I don't even feel like our imaginations are big enough to even go where he probably has really been. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully one day he speaks on it because I would love to hear it.
Well, from what I understand, it's a whole bunch of information that hasn't been released, but you know it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, like, about not just one brother, a lot of brothers who's been looked at in ways where it's changed me. Yeah. Some people, I can't go watch their movie no more because all I could think about is how they move. And I'm not one who goes off a rumor with nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not one who goes off a rumor. I live in Hollywood. I know what it is because I done seen it. And now that I know a lot more than the average one would know, it's hard to watch these guys play superheroes and
Right.
good guys and stuff like that. It's tainted. That's why I said once before on my show, I try not to get to know the people I watch in entertainment because when I know it, like when I know it's hard to watch them be a good guy in a movie.
Right. Right.
Like I said, Jonathan Majors, I'm using his name. I'm not trying to call out the brother, but I'm saying when I saw him running from the girl, it's hard for him to be Kang the Conqueror to me now.
You're right.
It's hard. Like, I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
When I see somebody go, oh, yeah, you, I'll be like, shut the fuck up.
Or even how he was talking. See, those tapes, too. That just, I was like, what?
Well, how was he talking, D? Tell me. So I can laugh.
In the messages, how he was saying it to her?
His voice.
His voice.
It ain't had no bass in it, did it?
Nope.
I peep shit like that, dog. When you came out the courtroom with the Bible, I was like, oh, no, man.
No, don't.
Why is the truth so hard for people?
The truth is hard for people because they know if their lives were revealed, a lot of people would be finished.
Right.
Like my life, I think of all of the secrets that ain't out there about Corey. If they got out there, I think I could still do what the fuck I do.
Me too.
Because it ain't no fruit, ain't no backdooria in my life. Yeah. So that's the thing I would be the most ashamed of.
Oh, I got a few bitches mad, angry,
A
that's
few.
lying.
Look at you, player,
I mean, every dude that's trying to do something in life has a few women that are disappointed that they couldn't get what they wanted from you. So some women like that are willing to say everything. They'll say you
That
beat
goes
on
with
them.
anybody,
They'll say
right.
you stole from them.
Right.
They'll lie and do whatever they got to do to bring. So, yeah, that's the only thing I got out there is a few mad women who are mad that our interactions didn't go the way they wanted to.
Yeah, you ain't the only one, brother.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one. I mean, I got some girls who are mad at me, but most of the women that I have dealt with, especially the last 10 years of my life, were all compensated fairly.
Right.
All compensated in their tax bracket, some even better. You give a girl $200 for an hour worth of work, that's above her tax bracket.
Right.
She ain't made $200 in an hour.
Yeah, that's $1,600 on an 8-hour shift.
That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like,
a-
girl, are you tripping with me?
That's,
Ain't nowhere in the world you gonna make $200. Really, it's less than an hour. I'm just being honest about myself.
that's astronaut money. That's judge money.
I ain't no fuck you for an hour, Nick. Goddamn it. I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm done. Cut the Netflix on.
And you know this, man.
All right, so Corey and the crew went in on what goes on in Hollywood. Now, I know a lot of people ain't ready to hear this, but it is what it is. It ain't always just about talent. My husband used to say that a long time ago, and it took some years for me to kind of really get what he was trying to put down. You know, it's a lot of people that's talented. People from our old hoods, neighborhoods. Think about when you was younger, that person that excelled, that always got straight A's, or that person who could play multiple sports, but they never quite made it. Now, a lot of them, I think, is because maybe they didn't have the exposure, you know, the opportunity, that coach or that mentor to get them in front of the right people. But then you have those people who do get in front of the right people, and look at what happens to them. Look at their lives. People will do anything for money. And specifically, as Corey said, let's talk about males in Hollywood that's willing to sacrifice their whole for a role. Okay? People who are not down with that community.
I'm not gay no more.
But they will do those type of activities just to get a certain role or just to get a bag. Nowadays, society is so demoralized. We're so downgraded. We're not on a high moral level. Okay, we're not functioning at high frequencies, if you will. Niggas is vibrating low, if you can feel me. So people are willing to do anything to stay relevant. You will have a celebrity who, we ain't heard from them in a while, then all of a sudden they come out with something. I don't know if y'all seen recently, Tyrese was in a dress. Corey talked about it because it's a real thing. Think about a lot of male actors and think about, have you ever seen them in a dress before? You know, and the answer to a lot of them is yes. I mean, I can name a few just off the rip. You got Kevin Hart. You got Ving Rhames. Dave Chappelle didn't do it. It's a lot of guys who wore dresses just to keep their Hollywood career going. I know Robin Williams did it, R.I.P. You know, so a lot of males have done this, but specifically, let's talk about T.D. Jakes, because that's the power bottom that he was referring to without actually saying his name. So allegedly, T.D. Jakes and Puffy, take that, have been taking it. And we don't know exactly, like he said, what goes on behind closed doors. This is all allegedly. We don't really know, but it's been whispers around Hollywood. It's always something. You know, people talk stuff about R. Kelly years ago, and now look, people talk stuff about Bill Cosby. So all kind of things go on in Hollywood that are obviously inappropriate. And some of that information comes to light, right? Comes to the surface. So apparently T.D. Jakes is what they call a power bottom. He can take a lot up the rear, you know, and I don't know if it's true or not. I honestly don't really care. I just think it's bull crap that if that's how you live privately, but then you portray to be a married man to a woman and trying to preach that Christian rhetoric. But anyway, that's the issue that he was talking about there. Oh, you just got people that's willing to do anything for money. They go to these Hollywood parties. Cat Williams told us years ago, so don't act surprised. Don't act like it's just me and I'm talking crap because I'm a jealous, broke hater. Cat Williams told us years ago about these Hollywood parties and how he went to one being new in Hollywood and the things that he saw in the Hollywood parties. I mean, come on. A lot of times people say stuff or say it in a funny way. They're laughing, but they're very serious, okay? So, you know, you can take it for what you want if you don't want to believe it, but you heard Corey say it for himself that he felt like he was going to have to wear a dress at some point because he know how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's why the love of money is the root to all evil. That's why we're not supposed to be so lustful and so psycho over having money, because a lot of people would be willing to do some real evil, raunchy, immoral things for money, for a bag. Like he said, after a while you get tired of shopping. After a while, even us everyday people, you get tired of Amazon ordering stuff. We be scrolling looking for stuff to buy. Eventually they get tired of it, and then what they got left? They done lost their soul. Craig spoke on the Illuminati and stuff like that. So I don't know. Y'all heard it for yourself. Take it with how you want to take it. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, but I do want to say one thing. I want to say, and I know y'all going to think I'm hating, what's the point of having Darlene there?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
I know y'all going to be mad at it, but I just don't understand. Somebody leave me a comment and let me know, what purpose does Darlene serve? Outside of her being nice looking on Ice-T album cover back in the day, because I'm not a hater. Respect where it's due. But what purpose does she serve? And what the hell happened to Marcus? Somebody leave me a comment and let me know. This has been another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Push your button.